Hello everyone. So in this video we'll be covering how to create new components and how to jump from one component to another. So this would be our output video where we have two buttons. I have not given any CSS, it's just a simple video just for routing. So this is our URL localhost 4200. So what I've done is on the click of login I am redirecting it to login component. So when I click on login the URL changes, it's redirect to login component, and when I click on dashboard it's redirects to dashboard component. Okay, so this is our project. So I've created two components and I've created routing models. You don't need to worry because what I'll be doing is I'll be creating a new application from scratch. Okay, and we'll be doing all the things which is required for routing. Also written some steps basically for you guys so you don't skip anything and your application will run smoothly without any issues. Okay, so we'll follow these steps. And okay, so I'll just close this thing and I'll just close this application. And to save terms I have to save some time I have created an application. Okay, so I'll just open that application. I've given the name as demo app for YouTube. Okay, so basically it does not have any components as of now, it just have app module. Okay, I'll just run this application. So what we'll do is in this video we'll just play along, we'll do some changes and we'll see what is the output for you guys to understand and learn this thing easily. So to run the application we have ng serve open, and open is used basically so it will force browser to open our application. First time it will take some time. Okay, and we are not doing anything and it will display our application. So okay, so what is the first step? Create an Angular application. So we have already created an Angular application. Step 2 is create two buttons, login and dashboard in app.html. So in source file we have app.component.html. So basically this content is coming from here. So what we'll do, we'll just cancel this out and we'll just write hello world just to see. And our application is in running mode, so if you just click on save changes it will reflect over here. Okay, so we have to create two buttons, login and dashboard. So we'll create two buttons, button 1, button 2, login, dashboard. We'll save and we'll go to the browser. So we have two buttons. uh, there there should be some gap, so I'll just give the basics break tag just to have some distance. And then so we have login and dashboard, but now I'm clicking it, it is not redirecting to the components. Okay, this routing thing, because we have not created any components and we have not created anything related to routing. Then create functions of button click and app component. Okay, so on click of login will be redirecting it to login component, right? So we need to have two functions, basically methods, on click of login and on click of dashboard. So on button click, button login, we'll write click equals to login function, and for button we'll write click dashboard We can give any name basically. So it's just a demo application. Okay, and when I try to save it, it is showing me an error that it does not exist on app component. So yeah, basically we have given the function name over here, but it should be there in our app component.TS file. Okay, so in our app class, what we'll do is we'll write two applications, two methods basically, and it should be public, and we are just clicking on the button, right? So we are just retaining void. If you're using void, we don't have to return anything basically. So for this as well, the return type would be void. Okay, now if I save this, it's saved successfully. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll just see if this button click methods are working or not. So I'll just over here I'll click login click, and same for dashboard. Just to check. Okay, so for HTML we have on click of login button we have written this method, and on click of dashboard we have written this method dashboard function, and in app component under this method we have given alerts. So we'll go over here, we click on login click, we click on dashboard click. So these functions are working fine. So step 2 is done, step 3 is also done. Step 4 is add two components. So yeah, basically we'll be redirecting to components. So we need two components. Okay. So I'll click Ctrl C to stop, CLS to clear screen, and to create a new component we have this uh, command ng gc is basically generate commands component login. So it will create a login component. So see, it has created a login component under app, and it has all these files. Again, we need dashboard component as well. So gc is stands for generate component dashboard. So yeah, so we have dashboard component, we have login component. In dashboard component, dashboard HTML, we have dashboard works, and in login component we have login works. Okay. So step 4 is done. Now add routes in APP.ROUTING.MODULE.TS. Okay, import both components. So basically for using routing, we have this app routing module. Okay, over here we have constant route. So we have to give the path and component basically. For example, path for login. So if I keep login over here like this, so which component should it call, should it redirect? So path is this, then the component we'll be using is login component. Okay, so it automatically imports login component. Okay, so same thing we want for a dashboard. So path is dashboard, and component we want dashboard component. Okay, so automatically it imports the dashboard component as well, because we are using dashboard component. So I'll just save all these things. Now we'll go to import router in app.component.TS. Okay, so we'll go to app.component. So on click of this logging function and dashboard function, we'll be redirecting, right? So we need to import router over here because we'll be using router. So we'll go router. When I just click on router, it's redirect from Angular router. Okay. And to inject this router thing in our class, we have to inject it through constructor. So private router. Okay, now we can this method we'll use this router dot navigate, and over here we have this syntax. On click of login function, you want to redirect to login, so we'll write login this router dot navigate, and for dashboard we want to navigate it to dashboard path. Okay, so basically this app routing module we have two parts, right? Login and dashboard, and so we have used login and dashboard. So step 6 is done. Then add router outlet. Okay, so to use all these things in our HTML basically, so we have used app routing module and we have imported router over here. Okay, but we want to tell it to HTML that we are using router thing, right? So we have to mention router outlet over here. Okay, this is done. Then what we have to do, import app routing module in. Okay, so to use this router outlet over here, we have to import app routing module in APP.MODULE.TS. Sometimes it's imported directly, and sometimes we have to add it manually, so it's added directly over here, so we don't need to, we can just keep this 8 point. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just write the command to run this application and see if this thing is working or not. Okay, so this is our URL, this is our application name, and when I click on login, see, login works, and when I click on dashboard, dashboard works. So this was the output that we have looked at the start of our video. So this is very simple thing actually. So I'll just include these steps in the description, so you guys can just follow these steps and follow the video, and hopefully you won't have any issue. So yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with friends. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.